Hey G Squad, welcome back to an episode of Is It Worth It? Today's episode is this cool image mount right here in my hand. And basically what this is a cordless boxwood blinds that's in use. So obviously for these cordless blinds, you can actually use it anywhere. So obviously they have it in different sizes. So you want to measure how big your window is first before applying these on and getting the correct size. Usually they have the option for you guys to cut the actual blind itself if it's too long or too short. So they can actually customize the correct size for you guys if it's not correct. Which is why I have right here is a custom cut. So first thing first, I'm actually opening up the product to show you guys what the inside looks like first. Alright, so when we first open up, you guys can see that this is basically what it looks like inside. So we have all the tools on this side right here, and then on the middle part right there is the blind. Let me take it all out first and show you guys what it looks like. So you guys want to take off this part right here, and you guys want to be careful when you guys take it out. Alright, so right here we have the blinds. If you guys can see, this is basically what it looks like. And when you guys take a look at the side right here, you can definitely see that is a custom cut right here, which is pretty nice. So that way you can get like the correct size when you guys install it on your windows. And I've actually been a huge fan of this cordless blind because it's so much easier to kind of like use and everything, not like the old style where it's actually pull like a cord to like open it and close it. This one you guys can actually manually close it up and down, which I'll show you guys what I mean in a second. But this is basically what this one looks like right here, if you guys can see. So when we take a look at the top part right here, you see that that is basically what it looks like right here. This is what it looks like on this side, and this is what it looks like on this side, and then on the bottom part right there. So next thing you guys can see inside here is the actual stick itself. So you guys want to insert this onto the actual product itself. So this one you guys actually turn left and right to adjust the actual window blinds itself, which I'll show you guys how to use that as well in a second. Next thing we guys can see right here is instruction manual to teach you guys how to set up and how to use it. And then next thing you guys can see inside here, this is for the top of the actual product itself. So I'm assuming this part right here, you guys want to put it on top like right here later on when it's all done. And the last thing that we have right here is the hardware box. So let's open up and see what the inside looks like here. So when we open up, you guys can see that this is basically what it looks like inside. So there's definitely a bunch of tools in here and accessories. So they have the clips right here that you guys want to probably put on the side of the actual blind itself. They have a bunch of screws right here that's in use. Here's some more accessories right here that's in use. And here's the remainder of everything else in terms of the accessory that you probably want to use to set it all up. Like I mentioned earlier, if you guys don't know how to set up or how to use it or what each different part is for, they actually provide you guys all the instruction right here in the manual itself on how to set up. So right here they mentioned some of the tools that you guys want to use. They recommend using a pencil, a hand drill, a ruler, a little screw, and they actually mentioned about having a ladder as well, or a step ladder. So that way it's much easier to set it up. And then once you guys are done setting it up, you guys can see that this should look something like this. And like I mentioned, for the material on here is not real wood, it's fake wood or fox wood. So the cool thing about these blinds is the fact that it's so easy to open and close. So if you guys want to open it, all you guys need to do is pull this part down. Obviously when you guys have it all set up, it's much easier, but let me show you guys how to use it. So if I pull it down like this, you guys can see that it goes down. And when I push it back up, you guys can see how easy it is to use. It actually works really, really well. It's definitely much more easier than using like the corded version, which is pretty awesome. Once you guys pull it down to whatever size you guys want or length, you have to just leave it there, or you just push it back up to whatever length you guys want to use. So that is basically everything that's in the packaging itself. Now let's actually go install it and show you guys what it actually looks like when it's done. We're going to do the same thing for the other side right here. Alright, so we got the lever right here. So you guys want to get one of these accessory or tools right here to make sure it's balanced correctly. So what we're doing now is putting the second screw on, because the reason why we're going to put one first is to make sure it's level and it's correct first. Now we do the same thing for the other side. And if you guys notice, for our drill, we do have a light right here. Some drills does not have that option, but this one does, which is super convenient. Alright. So that's done. Alright, so we got this part set right here. So what we're going to do next is to clip into that part that we just mounted. Now let's go to the second part right here. So that part is done. Let's go to the next step. So you notice this hole in the front right here, that is how you guys know which side is the front. And this is where to put in the actual wand or the stick itself. So let's do that first. Alright. So you guys are all set with that part there. So you can see they have this accessory right here that you can actually put on the side if you guys want to. You don't really need to put that if you guys don't want to. And in our case right here, so if we put the screw right there, like I was showing you guys earlier, it doesn't fit. But if you guys want it to fit, let me show you guys what it actually would look like. And so you can see right here, we have it in a different room, and you guys can see that this part is inside here. So this is basically what it looks like once you guys install this part right here. And the way how we set up for this one is right here. So we just mounted this one against the wall instead of on this side right here, if you guys can see. So in our case, what I just showed you guys, we can't put it on that one, but this one you guys definitely can right here. So we'll skip this step for the other one outside first. Alright, so what we're going to do next is remove the protective layer right here. So it should be all in the top layer right there. You can see these part right here. These are cardboard boxes. Alright, so for these accessories right here, we don't actually need it, but if you guys do need it, you guys can follow the instructions that are provided for you guys right here on how to set that up. But for us, we don't need to use that, so we're gonna skip that step. Alright, so what we're doing now is to pull it down and show you guys what it actually works. Alright, so once you guys fully set up, it should look something like this. It goes all the way down. So this is how far we got ours. So definitely blocks out the sun outside so you can't actually see the light come in, unless you guys use the wand to open it up. So just to show you guys an example of what I mean, if we use the wand to open it up. Alright, so once we open up and see the sunlight comes in, but once we close it back up, that's the furthest it can go. And this is what it looks like when it's completely done in the dark. Alright, welcome back guys. So next I saw the video of how to set it up and everything and how it works. You guys can see that actually works really well. I've actually been a huge fan of this blind because it's so easy to use. And like literally all you guys need to do is just turn that stick to open it or close it. Or you can just use a hand to push it up or pull it down. So that way you can actually close the blinds or open the blinds in different ways. And like I mentioned, you guys are not limited to just getting these specific blinds right here. They have a lot of different blinds out there available, but the cordless one are definitely the best ones so far in my opinion. Setup process is pretty easy as well, it just takes some time if you guys follow the instruction correctly. But that's basically everything for the product itself. Now that we did the unboxing and testing of the product itself, now to answer the question of whether or not it's actually worth it or not. So for me, honestly, I would definitely have to say that these cordless blinds are super worth it if you guys want one or need one of these. Especially if you guys want to make your life a lot easier to like open and close different blinds instead of using like the corded version of the blinds. These are definitely much more convenient and actually look amazing as well. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or have one of these, then obviously don't buy one and save your money for something else that you do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.